Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about how I grew my balance to $126,000. Back in early 2019, I became interested in investing, but I was too scared to do it because I didn't know enough about the stock market and how it worked, and I was not a gambler. So when I saw this ad for Acorns, it intrigued me with the roundups and daily reoccurring deposits. So when I began investing, I originally started with $25 a day. Not a lot of money. I'm fortunate enough to have a good job. I make pretty decent money. I was never very good at saving it though. I always spent it on boats, cars. Never had debt, but I would spend my money. I'd see something I wanted, I'd save the money and I'd get it. But when I thought about getting married to my now wife and starting a family, I realized that I got to change my lifestyle. I've got to save up money. I've got to be a man. So when I started doing it, I learned about the dollar cost averaging method, and I felt pretty secure after a couple months doing it, seeing some pretty decent returns. So I ended up growing my Acorns account to $126,000 through a couple ways. One, I had a recurring investment of $25 a day. Well, that wasn't a lot, but I was seeing some potential with it, and I realized, wow, if I put more money towards this, I could really have something. And I'm thinking, wow, it'd be nice to get to $1 million a day. So I upped my investments to $50 a day, got more comfortable, and then I upped my investment to a whopping $137 a day. Now, the way I was able to do that was I cut out all my wasteful spending. I said, for the next 6 months, I'm not going to spend money on anything I don't absolutely have to have. And I did that for 6 months straight, $137 a day. And I was seeing swings in my account that were, $300, $400, and I was thinking, wow, this is pretty interesting. I'd like to see $1,000 swings. It'd be kind of fun. So I kept doing that $137 a day. I added it for another 3 months. I kept doing that. And then I decided I was going to sell my boat because I wasn't using it enough. Now, when I sold my boat, I sold it for a little over $40,000. It was a nice boat. And I took all that money and I dropped it into my Acorns account. You can see that $40,000 drop in right there. That literally doubled my account balance. And at that point, things started to get really, really interesting. It was nothing for me to see $1,000 swings from one day to the next. And it actually became really, really fun. At that point, I said, okay, the market is at all-time highs. I'm going to drop my investments down to $50 a day about 3 months ago. So I've been doing this for about 3 months, saving money. The difference between 137 and 50 is being saved. When the market goes down again, when there's a correction and things drop 10, 15% again, I will be re-upping to maybe $150, maybe $200 a day to take advantage of that. Now, by doing that, you can see I've had a return of 25.90%. That's great. I think it is. So, that's where I am. That's how I did it. You can do it too. Now, you might say, oh, I can't save up that kind of money. Well, if you put your mind to it and you focus really hard on it, I believe that anyone can get to whatever goal they set. Set a goal, stick with it, do what you have to do, and don't waver. Have a plan, execute that plan as best you can. Life changes things, we all understand that, but if you try your hardest and you stick with it, you'll be able to get to whatever you decide you need to be at. This is always a good help. When you look at this graph, I don't believe this graph. I don't trust it. But as you can see here, if I kept doing exactly what I currently am, they'd say by the time I'm 49 years old, which is, I'm 31 now. By the time I'm 49, I'll be a millionaire. I'd have $523,000 or $524,000 invested, and I'd have a return of $539. That would be doubling my money. That is a good way to stay motivated. Look at that, use that, set a goal. Say, this is where I want to be in X number of years. Set a goal, find a way to do it, make it happen, and you'll be much happier for it. And then when you start looking at your investments and you start seeing large swings and you see your returns going up, and you start looking at your dividends coming in, you're really going to be impressed with that. Let's look at my dividends. In the last year and a half, I've made $1,390 in dividends. That dividend number has really come up in the last 2 quarters because of my balance getting as high as it has. Now, once you get your balance up there and you start seeing those dividends are being reinvested automatically. Those dividends are getting you more dividends. Those dividends are increasing in value with the market. So that $1,390 in 10 years could become 2, 3, 4 times that amount. And every 3 months, you're getting more money in dividends. Take advantage of it. Everyone should be saving money. Everyone should be doing this. And if anything else, you can look at this as a high yield savings account. You could be using your Acorns as a long-term investment, but that money is there if you ever had to have it. It's there. Making money for you. Put your money to work for you. That's what everyone should do. That's what you should think about. And that's my plan. And that's how I've gotten to where I am. If you have found this video interesting and you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. That would help me out greatly. I'm doing this because there's not a lot of large balance Acorns accounts that people can see and how the returns can be. So I wanted to do this for you guys. I'm not a YouTuber. This is not my goal in life to do this, but I wanted to encourage people. I wanted people to see what I've done and how I've been able to do it, and inspire you to be all you can, to save all you can, to buy that house, to support your family, to put your kids through college, to retire comfortably. Anyone can do this. And I encourage you to check it out. Doesn't take a lot. Doesn't take a lot of effort. So if you'd like to follow me, you can see almost daily updates on my Instagram. The Instagram name is @thebig_acorn. Follow me there. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I appreciate it.